Welcome to our Sizzle presentation. Sizzle stands for Science, Innovation, Success, Energy, and Longevity. Hi, my name is Jackiechristiansen, and I have the honor and privilege of being your host for this presentation. I come from a fitness and nutrition background and chose Sizzle for the truly incredible products as well as the unbeatable compensation plan, both of which I will tell you more about during this presentation. The business model I'm about to share with you is like no other in the entire industry and will give you an unfair advantage over every other company in the home-based industry. As I share this information with you, I ask that you keep your mind open and, most importantly, that you ask yourself, does our business model make sense to you? If it does, we're going to offer you an opportunity to join our team and our Sizzle family, an unprecedented business model that we believe is an unduplicatable model in the industry, a company that is poised to become the #1 company in the world in the next few years. So why Sizzle International? Well, in order to answer that question of why Sizzle, I need to first tell you a little bit about the Sizzle founder, an absolutely amazing leader and entrepreneur by the name of Tom Maurer. He has such an impressive history of accomplishments in business, scientific research, manufacturing, product development, and much more. Tom started a network marketing company in the 1980s and took it to the #5 company of its kind in the world. Only 5 network marketing companies have ever reached $1 billion a year, and Tom's company was one of those. He is a biochemist, and his ability to create powerful and effective products are what fueled this amazing growth. Due to a divorce, Tom sold that company to a venture capitalist firm for nearly $1 billion and started Sizzle International. Sizzle is completely unduplicatable in the network marketing industry, and we believe it is virtually impossible for anyone to compete with the Sizzle model. And here's why. Before even opening the doors of Sizzle, Tom invested over $150 million building a massive 400,000 square foot manufacturing plant and the largest MLM manufacturing facility in the entire world. Sizzle manufactures products for over 100 different companies, generating well over $100 million a year in profits. This is why no other company in the in the network marketing industry will ever be able to compete with Sizzle. So let me share just a few of the reasons of why Sizzle is the most powerful opportunity in the industry today. Sizzle is 100% debt-free. This means that compared to other companies, Sizzle has no overhead. Sizzle doesn't need to make huge profits because they're making money manufacturing for over 100 other companies. Sizzle owns the manufacturing plant free and clear, which means they can manufacture their own products at a fraction of what other MLM companies can. Sizzle has 18 full-time scientists researching and developing new and powerful products, allowing them to always stay on the cutting edge with their products. Sizzle currently has the best science-based products of any company in the entire industry. Sizzle is set up as a dynasty trust, which means that it can never be sold, never be taken public, and no debt can ever be levied against it. And remember, Tom already has a track record of creating a billion-dollar company from nothing. What do you think he can do starting out of the gate with a $200 million company? The reason he's done all of these things is so he could create a compensation plan that pays 3 to 4 times to the average distributor over what other companies pay out. So ask yourself the question, is there another company on the planet that compete with this model? If you answered no, and I believe you're right, then welcome to Sizzle International. So let's take a look at the Sizzle International compensation plan. As I mentioned earlier, no other company of this kind pays so generously. In fact, Sizzle's comp plan is the highest paid in the entire history of network marketing, an incredible 67%. With Sizzle, you get paid on every single person on your team. Now, the industry average is $4 to $6 a month on each person in your organization, but with Sizzle, each rep is worth $16 to $21 a month. This is simply unheard of anywhere in the industry, and it's only possible because of our unique model. So let me give you a few examples. If you brought in 4 distributors in your business and then you duplicated that 3 times with everyone bringing in 4 people each, you would have 340 people in your organization. 340 active distributors on your team means over $6,000 a month income for you, and that's not even including your customers. Now, over time, your organization will grow, and with 1,000 active distributors on your team, you would make $250,000 a year. To make that kind of income with any other company, it would take 4 to 5 times that amount of people. And what makes this possible is the fact that Sizzle simply has more money to pay out than any other company in history due to being debt-free and having a true vertical distribution model. So let's talk about the products. Sizzle's products are designed to promote health, longevity, and anti-aging. Now, many of these products are designed based on the world's latest scientific research studies, and Aubrey de Grey is the leading geneticist in the world and renowned gerontologist. He has spent his entire career mapping out the process of human aging, and we can learn a lot from him. Based on the Harvard studies in genome mapping, research shows that the human lifespan potential is far beyond what we have previously thought, and it's now believed that 90% of the aging process is environmental and that only 10% is genetic. And as you can see by the chart, the average human lifespan is about 75 years. But if our potential is much greater, then we are aging exponentially faster every year that we live past 20. Now, the primary reason for this accelerated aging is the 100,000 plus new toxins that have been introduced into our environment over the past 50 years. Did you know that there's over 2,200 synthetic chemicals in our environment that didn't exist in the last generation? Well, these toxins oxidize and damage our cells' ability to repair themselves and to properly communicate, resulting in illness. So here's what Aubrey de Grey prescribed. He says, if you can minimize the toxic chemicals that are entering your body and turn back on the genes of our youth, the 7 sirtuin genes that are designed to repair and regenerate our bodies at a rapid rate, as well as address all 2,200 groups of free radicals that oxidize and damage your body on a daily basis, and give your body the proper nutrition in the form of natural vitamins and the 74 essential trace minerals so your body can perform the repairs as needed and repair the body's immune system, then you could effectively end the aging process. Very exciting. Well, Sizzle's Triangle of Life directly addresses de Grey's recommendations and the processes of aging. So let me quickly introduce you to the Triangle of Life, and then we'll quickly explain to you what each product does. We have the Eternity, the Fucoidan, and the Spectramax. Let's start with Eternity. It delivers high doses of resveratrol in a highly bioavailable beverage form, and a half an ounce of Eternity is equivalent to 274 glasses of red wine, and the ingredients found in Eternity are truly one of the miracle breakthroughs of our generation. In fact, Harvard research has found that with every life form that it's been tested on, the minimum results have been to at least double their lifespan. The most amazing thing that resveratrol has been known to do is to turn back on the genes of our youth, those sirtuin genes I mentioned. And there's been other research studies that have shown that resveratrol is cardioprotective, it supports energy and weight loss. It's a patent-pending blend of resveratrol, antioxidants, and energy-promoting ingredients using nanotechnology to make each serving of Eternity up to 250 times more available than encapsulated resveratrol. Then we have the Fucoidan. Fucoidan is a complex polysaccharide and is the subject of over 800 scientific studies listed in the National Library of Medicine's database. These and other studies reveal that there are amazing regenerative properties in Fucoidan that affect nearly every system in the body. Fucoidan contains intensified sulfonated limumoi. It's a sea vegetable harvested in Hawaii, Japan, and on the island of Tonga. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory. It's also been shown to enhance normal cell growth and division. It's a stem cell signaler. And finally, it's a powerful support to the immune system, regenerating your immune system to that of a newborn baby within days. Its patented pending process is designed to intensify the actives by a factor of 8 to 10 times over other Lumumoi and Fucoidan products in the industry. Then there's Spectramax. It fills the gaps found in our modern diets by providing the broadest spectrum of antioxidants and trace minerals ever contained in a single formula. It's without a doubt the most powerful antioxidant product ever created. Research shows that it takes over 38 different actives to deal with all 2,200 categories of free radicals in your body. Well, Spectramax addresses all of them with the 40 different broad spectrum antioxidant actives in its formula and 74 essential trace minerals in the active bioavailable form your body needs. Scientists have identified as many as 2,000 biological processes that occur regularly in our bodies, many of which require trace minerals. And most of the foods we eat now contain up to 75% fewer trace minerals than just 2 years ago. In fact, according to two-time Nobel laureate Dr. Linus Pauling, he says you could trace every disease and every ailment to a mineral deficiency. Spectramax is powered by organic fulvic acid, a natural molecule long considered to be one of the most complete answers to the body's need for life-giving minerals, oxygen, enzymes, and amino acids. The ingredients found in these 3 products will contribute to the end of the aging process. And with Sizzle's new age reversal product called TSX, or Telomere Support Extreme, you can actually get younger at a cellular level. So as we talk about health and energy and aging, one of the first things we have to fix is to stop inflicting the damage from using harmful and dangerous chemicals. Most people don't realize it, but the most dangerous place in our lives is in our bathroom, and most of the personal care and skincare products on the market today are harmful to your body. There are over 7,000 ingredients manufacturers can use in skincare products, with 1,000 known to be harmful and 900 known to cause cancer. Each personal care product contains an average of 20 ingredients, and every time you use it, you're placing harmful and damaging chemicals on your body. It's now believed that many of these ingredients are causing much of the disease and health issues we encounter in our everyday life. Some of these ingredients are endocrine disruptors, completely disrupting our endocrine systems, among other things, causing girls to mature too early and boys' development to be suppressed, as well as developing problems in the womb, to the promotion of breast cancer, and more. There have been 100,000 new toxic chemicals introduced to our environment in the past 50 years, and approximately 1,000 new synthetic chemicals introduced every single year. There are 250 synthetic chemicals in your body and blood that didn't even exist a generation ago. Well, what does this mean? Well, this exposure has resulted in more than 1 out of every 2 people getting cancer in their lifetime. And cancer levels are growing each year. In fact, according to cancer.org, by the year 2050, every human on the planet will get cancer in his or her lifetime. So the question is, if cancer and other chronic diseases are man-made, are they avoidable? And the good news is yes, we believe they are avoidable. The vast majority of these harmful chemicals are entering your body through your personal care products. Now, for the really good news. With Sizzle Safe products, you can rid your home of these toxic products that are harming you and your family. And these are some of the product lines that we have. So I'd like to thank you for allowing me to share the Sizzle mission and opportunity with you. Allow me to quickly recap what we've talked about so far. Sizzle is operating in over 30 countries around the world. Everyone is paid in their own currency. It's a global seamless compensation, and Sizzle is 100% debt-free with no overhead, no shareholders. It's held in a dynasty trust, which means it can never be sold or taken public or ever go into debt. And Sizzle owns a $150 million manufacturing plant free and clear with 18 full-time research scientists testing and developing new products, and currently have the best science-based products in the industry. Sizzle also has the highest compensation in the industry, an impressive 67%, a track record of already creating a billion-dollar company, and Sizzle just launched in the US in October 2011. And never has there been a company that has had such an unfair advantage over its competition since Walmart. This is not a hyped up MLM. This is about being able to partner with the billionaire who has given you a huge advantage over all your competition. This is about having a global seamless business from day one and being part of a revolutionary change within our industry that will affect 70 million plus people in the $100 billion MLM industry. So we invite you to come and be part of the Sizzle team. If you still have questions, feel free to go through this presentation again, or if you have more questions, please make sure you get back to the person that thought enough of you to share this with you. I want to thank you again for allowing me to share Sizzle with you and the opportunity and the products. I'm looking forward to seeing you as the newest member of our team and welcoming you to the Sizzle family.